Hey guys, thanks for stopping in. I know I've been making a lot of videos about my back surgery and back pain, and a lot of people are wanting me to go fishing and stuff like that. Well, I really can't do that yet. My back's not in good enough shape. So I do a lot of videos about thoracic outlet syndrome too, because I have that. So I was going through the NeuroTalk forums earlier and reading some of the posts, and someone asked if you can have back pain with TOS, if TOS can cause back pain. Well, I just had back surgery, so I think it can. Of course, in my case, you know, I had bad discs, but I've read a lot of posts from people over the years. I've had TOS since I was like 17 or 18, and I'm 55, so getting close to 40 years now. I'm kind of the old man, so I've read a lot of stuff, I've seen a lot of stuff, and I've heard a lot of people say that they do have back pain. And my thinking on that is, you know, it's the longer you have it, the more of your body it affects. Now, I grew up on a dairy ranch and worked on a dairy ranch until I became disabled with the TOS and the back problems and all that. And like, one thing with me is I couldn't use my right arm too good. After a while it hurt all the time, so like when we were doing stuff like dragging bales of hay, I would just use my left arm. And what I found is, you know, it kind of throws you off balance. So I think all that like puts strain on your back because you're doing things unevenly. And you know, I think that happens a lot. One arm hurts or the other arm hurts. In fact, you hear of people who start out with TOS and it's on one side, and then pretty soon it's on both sides. It's because it just sort of just affects your whole body, because it affects the fascia too. That's one thing that people don't really know too much about. Basically, you have your individual muscles and they're covered by fascia. It's kind of like a white webbing that winds between everything. And I found that in my case, having it so many years, that was a big thing. All that fascia got tight. So that's one reason I didn't move too well. That's why things like self-massage and vacuum cupping work really well for me, because over time it gradually loosens up that fascia so you can move better. And that is one of the things that a lot of people, including the doctors, miss, is the tight fascia. But the stuff I've done, you know, like I said, vacuum cupping, self-massage, joint mobility exercises, all that stuff has really helped me. So yeah, I definitely think that TOS can cause you lower back and leg pain. You know, in my case, it was different. I had a double spinal fusion surgery recently, but I've also had 2 surgeries in the past, like disectomies, where they took part of the disc out, and those really didn't work too good. So, you know, I've been on disability for 20 years now because of the lower back stuff and the you know, the TOS. So yeah, I definitely think the longer that you have TOS, the more of your body it affects. I've seen some of these younger people who catch it early, get diagnosed early, figure out what to do, what kind of therapy and stuff to do. And a lot of times they can reverse it fairly quickly. But like for someone like me, I've been working on all these things, my mobility, for more than 7 years now, and still making progress. It got to a point where my lower back was kind of holding me up and I couldn't quite get past that. That's why I ended up having the back surgery, but hopefully I'll be able to start moving forward here soon. But yeah, I definitely think that it can cause pain throughout your entire body. I mean, the longer you have it, yeah, the longer you have the TOS, the longer it affects everything. In my experience, I mean, I'm kind of the old man of TOS, so you know, I'm just talking from my experience. Hopefully that helps. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.